You know that feeling when you've got a really great campaign idea, but you have no clue where to start? Well, I'm gonna show you the exact strategy that you can use every single time to turn big ideas into clear direction quickly. This is exactly what the express stage of HubSpot's Loop Marketing Playbook is built for, building the foundation of your idea through research, insight, and clarity. In this video, I'm gonna walk you through 5 simple steps and the AI prompts that go with them to help you get confident before you start creating. Now, we are gonna do a lot of audience research in this video. Don't worry, I will make it fun. But if you want some extra resources to help you along the way, I've linked HubSpot's free market research kit in the description. It's packed with plug-and-play templates and AI prompts to help you start creating campaigns based on real insights. All right, let's dive in. So recently, my brand Threaded North launched the Trailmates 4Z, matching onesies for humans and their dogs. Yeah, we actually turned that idea into a campaign from concept to launch all in one video. I'll link it in the description for you if you want to check it out. This video kicks off a series where I'm breaking down exactly how I used HubSpot's Loop Marketing Playbook to turn a product that started as a total joke into a campaign that hit over 50,000 organic views and 422 pre-order signups in just 1 week. Yeah, people loved it. Each video will walk you through a different stage of the loop, and today we are starting with the very first one, the express stage. Let's break it down. The very first step I took was looking into what is already out there and how we can sound different, aka snooping the competition. Sounds time consuming, but with a little help from AI, it's not. This is HubSpot's Loop Marketing Prompt Library, which is literally built to help you go through each stage of the loop faster. So I started by filling out the competitive voice analysis prompt with some info about Threaded North and outdoor pet brands that I wanted to learn about. I ran the prompt in ChatGPT to figure out how these brands are actually sounding online so that we can figure out how to switch it up. We learned that they pretty much live in the same space. They're rugged, adventurous, performance-driven, and have quite serious tones. So I dug into their social feeds, their websites, and reviews, and that's when I spotted the gap. This campaign needed to be silly because, come on, it's matching onesies for humans and their dogs. It's meant to make people laugh. So next we had to uncover who these people are that we're trying to reach. If you saw our Forzies campaign video, you already know how it turned out.
Wait, you're wearing one? Mom, you too? What is this? A cult? A pack? A fashion statement? Whatever, I look better.
But before posting that first piece of content, I needed to figure out who the campaign was actually for. So I used the ideal customer profiler prompt and filled it in with what I already knew about Threaded North. So our customer data, top customer characteristics, success stories. Most of our community loves being outdoors and going on adventures with their dogs. And after giving ChatGPT all the context, the output nailed it. The playful pet parent. They see their dogs as adventure buddies. They buy for the story, not just for the function. And they love content that makes them smile, especially when their pet is the main character.
You ever just wake up and realize that you're the main character?
Once you know who you're talking to, everything else, your tone, visuals, and copy, becomes way easier to create. For deeper insights, if you take a look at the market research kit that I've linked in the description, it has more AI prompts to help you get even more thorough here. For example, discovering what motivations or fears are most likely to influence your persona's buying decisions. It is a great resource, so definitely take a look. I've linked it in the description. Once we knew who we were talking to, the next step was figuring out how to talk to them. I used the customer language decoder prompt to analyze Threaded North's reviews, DMs, and testimonials. The language that kept showing up wasn't salesy or technical. It was about moments. Coffee by the fire, slow mornings, matching hoodies on the deck, getting outside with the people and the pets that they love. Our audience doesn't buy products, they buy feelings. That cozy, connected, slightly nostalgic vibe that makes you slow down and enjoy the little things. So our tone became simple, cozy, playful, and down to earth, human, a little witty, and deeply connected to the moment. Once we had that voice nailed down, it was time to build the story around the campaign. This part is the emotional thread that ties everything together. I used the brand story architect prompt to help shape the narrative behind the Forzies campaign. Here's what came out of it. In Canada, the seasons changed fast. One day you're hiking in a t-shirt, the next you're pulling out the snowsuits. If you know, you know. We love the transition to cozy season, But our little adventure buddies, they just get cold.
I just don't get it. Yesterday I was sunbathing and now the ground is biting my toes. And when I pee, it steams. Do you think I'm magic?
That's the moment that Threaded North was built for, the space between adventure and comfort, to make the outdoors feel more connected, not just for the people, but for the pets that come along for the ride. And that's where the Trailmates 4Z comes in, because cozy feels better when it's shared. Now let's chat about how I came up with that visual. The font, the colors, the logo. The last step before moving on to the next stage of the loop, Tailor, is to make sure everything looks the part. Good news, you've already done the hard part. The audience, the tone, the story, you nailed it. Now we just need to make it look like all of that by building our style guide. So here's the fun part. In the same chat that I was prompting with ChatGPT, I literally just told it, create a visual style guide that brings this campaign to life. Include colors, fonts, imagery, and taglines that match the tone and the story that we've built. Now, if you already have a brand like we do with Threaded North, you can drop screenshots of your existing colors, fonts, websites, social profiles right into the prompt so that the style guide complements your existing brand instead of reinventing it. That way, everything feels cohesive. Same brand, new campaign. You'll get a full breakdown, color palette, font pairings, slogans, maybe even a mood board suggestion. This is basically your creative North Star for everything that comes next. Then, all you have to do is plop that into your Canva brand kit or put it in a spreadsheet, and boom, you have got yourself a mini brand kit ready to go. And that wraps up the express stage. You have now found your unique angle, built your audience, your voice, your story, and your look. Next, we'll take all of this and move into the Tailor stage, where I'll show you how I actually crafted the content for our audience. But that's in the next stage of this Loop marketing series, so make sure you come back for that one because it really is where it all comes to life. If this video helped you out or inspired you to get started, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to HubSpot Marketing to stay up to date with our weekly videos designed to keep you ahead in the marketing world. Remember, if you want help with this stage and putting your market research into action, definitely grab the market research kit that I linked below for tons of templates and AI prompts to help you out.
Anyway, Mom says I have to have a bath now. See you later.
Thanks so much for hanging out with me. My name is Bridget O'Rourke. Feel free to connect with me online, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.